It's just a lot easier if you just lay back. Here. He's resisting me. Pills. Okay. Pills are good. Pills are good.
There you go, big guy. You're better? You want some ketchup and mustard?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. What's going on? There you go. My heater just came on. Hold on. I'm back. Turn the heat off. I got my door cracked anyway. It's kind of in the 30s out here. I need to get some leaves pulled out to the front. So just throw this over by the burn pile. I got an outdoor fireplace I'll be burning maybe later. Here's the deal. There's a big issue here. You know, I'm responding, you know. I don't know. Twiz? That's the local school. Twiz, Drew don't got me nothing, bro. I just didn't know. I lose sight of, like, comments. You had one comment about baby oil, Diddy oil. Yeah, I don't know. Drew doesn't have me anything. I just put the facts. I'm not an Eagle fan, so I just don't. Maybe what I'm saying is I don't understand the mentality of some of the Eagle fans around here. Yeah, you caught lightning in a bottle the one year you won the Super Bowl. I'm on record. I don't know what you guys want from me. I'm on record to say I was happy. After it was over, like I told Bad Dog, I was not rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Let's not get it twisted. I was not rooting for them in the Super Bowl. But after it was over, you got to realize my sister lives 20 minutes from me. She's literally 15 minutes from Philly, over in South Jersey, Washington Township. Anybody that knows, if you know, you know. Her whole family. I got people on my mail route that have since died since the Super Bowl happy. So I'm on record. I'm totally fine with you guys winning the Super Bowl. You get back there with Jalen Hurts. Again, it's a team game, but again, people won everything around here. You were the better team in the Super Bowl. You didn't play well enough to win. Okay? I'm not putting blame on anybody. Eagles lost the game. You want to blame it on the 90-year-old field guy? Blame it on the 90-year-old field guy. You know, Romo played great. Well, I'm not even going to go there because he wasn't in the Super Bowl. So I know that'll be the next series of questions. What do you care that Jalen Hurts is not a part of the MVP? He's part of the conversation. He's on the peripheral. You know, you got the circle of trust. You know, like the circle of trust. You remember? And then you have, Fokker is outside the circle of, or the Robert De Niro is outside the circle of trust. Who cares whether Jalen is considered an MVP? The facts are, and they are undisputed. The MVP it's a statistical award. Eagle fans are the one fan base I can look at because I'm a Philly fan. I'm a Sixer fan. I'm a Flyer fan. We don't care what other people think. So why do you care now that Jalen Hurts is not considered an MVP candidate? I think he's on the peripheral. He's playing well. He's playing okay. I don't think he's playing anywhere near MVP, but who cares? You're winning. Isn't that the ultimate goal? Is it not the ultimate goal? I just don't understand. Are you guys going to be happy? I got news for you. And Drew could say he's going to be happy all he wants. If the Eagles lose at any point in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl, you're not going to be happy. And if you are, then I question your fandom. Because as long as it's been for the Cowboys, I'm not like Mark Holmes. That's why I got annoyed, Twiz, because you like to throw like me, not you, but everybody, you and Mark. Like, you see Mark like pounding my door to do a video? The more, I'm not even going to go there. It seems like the more I get, the less, like the farther away, more hands off I seem, or that's how I feel. The more people follow me, the more, whatever. I'm not down for that. I love Mark. He's like a brother, so whatever. It doesn't matter. I asked him to be on the show last week with Cop Hizzle and Bad Dog. Those are the factors. I don't need to be compared to Mark Holmes. I don't know what Mark's doing. I don't watch all of his videos. I'm a tailgate member to his channel. And I go in to show him support. To me, that's a lot of support. $27 a month, that's a lot of support. Over and above, I will go in and help him out with his live streams, give him and show him some support. But Mark wouldn't want to be compared to me. I don't know what he's saying. All I do know is Eagle fans are a little salty right now because Jalen is not in the MVP discussion. What are you worried about? If you win a Super Bowl, do you give a crap? Aikman was never an MVP, and you can sit there and crap on Aikman. He's a Hall of Famer. He's got 3 Super Bowl rings. He's the most accurate quarterback to ever lace it up. Yet he don't have any MVPs. The one MVP he's got is the Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, so that's more important. Don't worry about it. Saquon is your MVP, a Philly. That's the bottom line. Saquon Barkley is your MVP. And there's nothing wrong with that. If Jalen has to throw the ball 40 times, you're probably going to lose the game. Now, I'm sure you'll pull up a stat. Well, he's won this game. I'm not saying never. I'm saying in a meaningful game. Now, that's saying something, knowing all the offensive weapons that you have. Yet, Kellen Moore, it took Kellen Moore to come in here and say, hold up, hold the phone. You went out and got Saquon Barkley, and now all of a sudden, all is well in the world. That's what a running game does. That's why I give you, not everybody else. I'm the one that gives you a better chance than most. Most people think you're just going to get smoked by Detroit and it's a wrap. And that may be right. I'm saying the way you're running the ball and the way your defense is playing team defense, I don't think, outside of Jalen Carter, your 2 rookies are playing good, but they don't have, they're playing solid. They're doing their job. Outside of that, I don't think you have a lot of, Zach Bowen's having a good year, but I don't think you have all these unbelievable talent. Outside of Jalen Carter, I love Kenyon Mitchell. He was my number one before everybody was yip-yapping before the draft. I'm the one that put my neck out there, Drew. I put my neck out there. I didn't hear you talking about Kenyon Mitchell going into the draft. I was. So, let's not say, oh, I like what I see. Kenyon looking good. Yeah, I'm the one that said it, but I also say he's a rookie. So it takes a team to win a Super Bowl. You bring in Saquon, and he is the MVP. Make no mistake about it, Saquon Barkley is the MVP of this team. Without Saquon, you probably got 2 less wins. You probably have, listen, and saying that, if Saquon catches the ball against Atlanta, you have another win. So I don't know why we're worried about Jalen being considered MVP. If you continue to win, the whole Jalen Hurts thing is going to sort its way out. I sat there and watched Twiz in the chat rip Jalen over and over all game about how bad he was playing. Multiple times throughout the year. But if you win the game, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So, but anyway, I don't know. Calm down, everybody. I'm out doing yard work. I'm trying to get my leaves out. And I got Eagle fans all upset that Jalen Hurts is not a serious MVP candidate. It's a statistical, well, there goes my tarp, because I ain't doing shit. It's a statistical award, and the way your team is set up, he has a lot of offensive weapons, but you have arguably the best running back in the league, and he's staying healthy. That's always been Saquon's. We always wanted to see him With a good offensive line, he has a good offensive line. I wouldn't say great, but it's good. It's better than average. It's above average offensive line. Top 5 in the league. And he's doing great. We always wondered, well, now we get to see it. But who cares about stats? You guys get too caught up in stats. Oh, my God, we want to have our guy be the MVP. For what? For him to be validated? The 3 and 4 letter networks love Jalen Hurts. They love him. So I found cool. Don't worry about what other people think. Philly fans normally aren't like that. Philly fans are the one fan base who says, I don't care if you like me, and we're going to be louder. That's what they do. And you should respect that. Which is why this whole Jalen Hurts MVP, I'm butthurt about it, is ridiculous. And don't lump me in that show. Don't lump me in there. I'm just stating the obvious. He's not an MVP. Statistically. You want to give him an MVP? Give it to him. I'll sleep like a baby. I don't really care. But this type of success is coming for one reason and one reason only. How you're running the football. That's a fact. But anyway, I'll do a live stream later. We'll talk about it. I got to get this yard mowed. Not all of it, but 90% of the leaves out to the front. So I'll be doing videos. I'll probably do a live stream as I get out to the front. I need to drop it in gear right now. I waited to get a start because it's kind of chilly here. Everybody calm down. Your team is winning. You're like number 2 in the NFC right now, potentially number 1 based on schedule. You guys have a cake schedule coming down the stretch. Detroit has a tough game this week at home against Green Bay. Stay tuned for that. I think it's Thursday night. I'm going to stream it whether my stream sucks or not. I'll make sure I do the best I can, but that's frustrating. Calm down, everybody. You guys are relevant through Thanksgiving, which is the important thing. That's what's big. You guys are in it. I keep going back to it. What's this, December? In 2 months from now, we'll be getting ready for the Super Bowl. And maybe your team's in it. Maybe your team's not. Regardless, we're all going to watch the Super Bowl. And once the Super Bowl's over, there's no football. So we could talk about it. But don't lump me in with Mark Holmes. And I've been nothing but a Jalen Hurts supporter. But just because I support somebody doesn't mean I think he's the MVP. Come on now.